Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Nico. I'm one of the co-founders of Apiax. We are a Zurich-based and Lisbon-based RegTech startup, and I'm here talking about our machine-readable regulatory rules as a service. So since 2008 and the financial crisis in the financial service industry, there are more and more complex regulations introduced. Thomson Reuters reported just for last year more than 50,000 new regulations, and only for one day, 200 regulatory changes. What we are observing in the industry is that banks are putting more and more people into legal compliance teams to deal manually with those challenges. It's estimated that more than 10% are working for legal compliance, and of course, these are causing a lot of costs. And still, the risks are not under control. Banks have paid more than $360 billion for fines and penalties since 2008. We believe this has to change. We believe banks have to manage regulatory requirements purely digital, and this is what we help banks to achieve. What you can see here is the traditional value chain of legal opinions in the industry. Regulators are publishing regulations, and law firms are monitoring those changes and offering legal opinions to the market. And banks are maintaining their own internal compliance manuals, which are then interpreted and implemented by software teams into software. This is a cumbersome, intransparent, and a very expensive process. And this is what we change. We offer digital, machine-readable regulatory rules as a service, which are always up to date and verified. To achieve this, we have built our platform, and together with our partners, EY, BDO, and PwC, we transform their regulatory expertise on our platform, and the banks are accessing the rules. They can understand them. They can also customize it to their own risk appetite and deploy it immediately to the software where it is integrated. Banks are getting more transparency, auditability, traceability over rules in action in software. We have successfully integrated into several apps, into core banking systems like Temenos, but also into a chatbot. And at the moment, we focus on wealth management, asset management, and retail banking. Banks are getting huge value thanks to Apiax. First of all, cost savings thanks to standardization and automation in legal compliance. But more important, they are much faster in adapting new regulations. We are talking here about days and not anymore months. And we empower legal compliance teams. We deliver them a digital workbench. We give them full control over the rules in action. And our rules are always up to date and verified. This decreases massively the regulatory uncertainty and the business risks and compliance risks of our clients. We are a very multidisciplinary team of 15 regulatory experts, lawyers, and software engineers. The co-founder team consists of Ralf Huber. He was previously head legal compliance at Credit Suisse. Philip Schock, software engineer, our product guy. Thomas, our CTO, with a master from ETH in Zurich. Myself was also a software engineer and then studied economics marketing, leading marketing and investor relations at Apiax. And our head of sales has more than 10 years of experience in enterprise software sales. We founded last year, and we went from an MVP to global deployable product. We have access to more than 100 jurisdictions, 10 use cases, and more than 7 asset classes, which we can cover. We signed strategic partnerships with EY, PwC, BDO, Temenos, and others. And we are generating recurring revenue since this year. There are several studies showing RegTech is a huge market. It's estimated it's up to 120 billion worldwide. We are assessing the digital regulatory rule market up to 6 billion worldwide with a focus on the financial hotspots. And to access this market, we are looking for 3 things. Additional regulatory content partners who want to digitalize their existing regulatory expertise and offer it through a digital channel. Secondly, for business partners helping us to scale on a global level and integrate into key software. And last but not least, we will raise Series A in Q1 next year, and we are looking for potential investors joining our journey. If you would like to learn more about our journey, please reach out to me through the app or via email. Thank you.